Hey besties! It's time for me to talk to y'all because I'm in the shower and I'm running late. I was gonna make a TikTok and then I was like, wait, I'm running late. I can't make a TikTok. Then I was like, yes, I can make a TikTok. I'm just gonna take a shower while I make a TikTok. So, anyways, I went to an audition yesterday and let me explain to you how this even happened. Oh my goodness. When you ask God for something, He will give you exactly what you ask for if you're faithful. So you got to make sure that you're ready for what you ask for, or you won't be equipped and you won't be in position. So, as most of my followers know, because you've seen a lot of my videos, I went to school for theater. I was initially going to move to California and go to the American Musical and Dramatic Academy of Los Angeles when I was 17. But then I wound up staying in my hometown and going to Wichita State University for theater. And I did musicals, I've done stage plays, I did so much stuff. And acting was what I was gonna do. My goal was always to work for Tyler Perry and Taraji P. Henson. Like that was always my thing, right? But what I wound up doing was becoming a hairstylist. And I also am an author. I'm also an abuse survivor. I'm a public speaker, all these things. But I want to go back to acting. And I'm in Kansas City now, which is somewhere that there's a lot of theater. There's a lot of actors and all of that. So I had prayed to God and was like, hey, my roots are theater. That is where I've always wanted to be. That is where you showed me I was going to be. God, can I please get back into theater? And I just kind of left that prayer there. And not too long after that, one of my friends asked me if I could be an extra in a movie. The first time she asked me if I could be an extra, I couldn't make it because I was working. But the second time that she asked me if I could be an extra, I show up, and it's a speed dating scene. And I wind up meeting a lot of cool people. We connect, we exchange phone numbers, and then the director is like, hey, well, he's the writer, the producer, the director, all of that. He's like, hey, you know what? I would like to put you inside of our group chat just in case anything else comes up. And I'm like, okay, cool. He messages me while I'm at work yesterday, which was exactly a day after the other shoot. And he's like, hey, I want you to audition for a lead role as a baby mama. You gotta play a baby mama who is sarcastic and funny, and she will go off about her baby, basically. And I'm like, okay. So I come to do the audition, and when I get there, the other girls who are auditioning for it is there too. It's four of us. And the first lady goes, she's one of my friends that I actually brought with me to be an extra the day before. She goes, she does great. I can hear how good she's doing. And then after she leaves, they're like, hey, come down here. So I go down there. And the little girl that I was supposed to be improvising with, she's my friend's daughter. She doesn't really say much to me. And they're asking her, they're like, hey, why are you not talking to her? You were talking to the other girl a lot. Like, why are you not talking to her? At this point, this baby was just tired. It was late at night. I was the last person that was auditioning. And she was tired. She didn't really want to talk no more. And so with her not really wanting to talk anymore, I didn't really have much to work off of, but I was still working with her. And then he's like, hey, I want to change this dynamic. So he has the little girl go upstairs. Then he has the mom come downstairs, the daughter come downstairs. And he's like, this is the scenario. You two are sisters. You are just fresh out of jail. He was talking to me. And then he was like, that's the sister is the mom's favorite child. She's a lawyer or whatever. And you just are always messing up. Boom. He tells us to go. And when he says to go, let me tell you, he pulled so much out of me while we were talking, while we were acting out the improvised scene. He kept throwing more elements in there, throwing more elements in there. Next thing you know, I'm in the mama's face screaming at her. And then he tells me to storm out. And I storm out. And then when I come back in, he was like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to write you in. I'm like, what? Because originally there was no sister. He's saying that he's going to write me in as the sister. I made the element so crazy. Like, I made it like the sister gets molested and the mom knows about it and doesn't help her, and that's why she's in the streets. Like, that's the story I came up with in my head. So he's going to write that in and write my character in. This is a sitcom, not a movie. He's going to write my character in. So by next week, I will have all the details and know if he decides to still do it. But last night, at my audition, he said he was writing my character in because I did so well at the audition. Chase your dreams, you guys. I'm 32 years old. I've been acting since I was a baby, literally. My oldest sister used to write plays and have me and my siblings act them out. We used to do Shakespeare. When I was in school, I took every acting class possible. I'm a trained thespian. I went to college for theater. I know how to build sets and break them down. I know how to do musical theater. Like, I know, there's so much that I know. Improvisation was my best class. I passed that class with flying colors. So, something that I have not tapped into since college. Since college. I went and took a risk today, well, last night, and I'm possibly going to be written in as a lead character that was never even in the script. Chase your dreams, because if it comes from God, it will happen, and you'll know that it came from God. That's all I had to say. Y'all have a blessed day, and thank you for listening to me. Now I gotta hop out the shower and turn this camera off, or it's gonna stay on. Ugh.